Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player review. Good evening, and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and it makes me feel so good to see you back on the channel today. I hope everybody at home is staying safe, staying entertained, washing their hands, doing everything like that. So today we're going to be reviewing this 96 rated Lewandowski card. I mean, ever since he got that inform last week, he got the double upgrade. Now he has a 96 rated card. This is a review I've been wanting to bring you pretty much for a week. I wanted to try him in the weekend league, but then I ended up trying Sonaldo instead. I wanted to try him earlier this week, but then I ended up reviewing somebody else instead. Now we finally got to the point where we can review this 96 rated Headliners Lewandowski. And when you look at the card, man, this looks like a team of the season card. But it's not even team of the season yet. He's 6 foot tall. He has high medium work rates. He has the 4-star combination. I played 8 games and rivals with him. I got 7 goals and 1 assist. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to see more content like this, if you find this helpful in any way, shape, or form, do me a favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home, as always, for watching the video. So, when you look at this Lewandowski card, this guy looks like a prime icon moments on crack. I mean, this guy's card's insane. He has now 88 pace, which is very nice, of course. His shooting stats are essentially maxed out. 98 finishing, 99 attack positioning, 97 shot power, 98 volleys. This is without a chem style. You don't even have to add a chem style to get him to this point. His passing stats are very nice as well. He has 96 short passing, 90 curve, 90 vision. If you want a striker that can even play the cam position at times, this guy might be your guy. His dribbling stats are really the biggest concern on this card. I mean, I did use this guy for an entire weekend league when the game was kind of new, and I tried this not informed version. And he wasn't bad, but he did feel clunky in delayed gameplay. We're going to see if his dribbling has been upgraded to the point where that's fixed. His physical stats are, of course, insane. 92 strength, 85 stamina, 92 jumping, 99 heading accuracy. And I think the most overlooked stat here is the 88 aggression. A lot of high strength strikers on this game have high strength, but then their aggression is not that high. This guy has the high aggression, so I presume he's going to be very, very good at holding the ball up as well as getting second and third chances. So let's jump into the gameplay. I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So according to Footbin, this card is going to cost you a cool $1.2 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth the money? I'd have to say absolutely. We're going to break down stats though, so you know exactly what to expect at home. So first off, we're going to be talking about his pace. He has 88 pace. And in game, this guy felt very, very quick. And surprisingly so, this guy actually felt quicker than his pace stats suggest in game. I mean, it was boosted to 93 pace with the engine chem style. And it's weird because normally players that fit his profile that are 6'2", that are big, feel slower and clunkier than their pace stats suggest. This guy was the opposite. I mean, coming out of the heel to heels, the L1 fake shot, he accelerated very quickly. He was able to create a lot of space. And when you send him in behind, if you send a through ball into him, he beat the defender almost every single time. Overall, I'm gonna give this guy's pace a 9 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about his shooting. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier in the video is he has the finesse shot trait, the outside the foot shot trait. So this guy's shot is probably one of the best shots. I would say top 5 shots I've felt on this game so far. Because his finishing stat is 98. It's essentially maxed out. When you take into consideration, he has the finesse shot and the outside the foot shot trait, which are the 2 of the most important shooting stats on this game. I mean, this guy's shot is unbelievable. If you get him into the right position, he hits the back of the net every single time. And on top of that, he has 99 attack positioning without a chem style. This guy's positioning was absolutely insane. He was always positioning himself into dangerous areas. And once he got the ball, it was very hard to get it from him. He's very strong, very aggressive. And on top of that, able to dribble out of situations. So once you get this guy in a quarter chance, not even a half chance, a quarter chance, this guy's going to score more times than not. His finesse shot from outside the box is also very nice. And overall, I got to give this guy shooting a 10 out of 10. If you need somebody that can finish every single shot, if your team is lacking that true clinical finisher, this guy's going to be your man. Next, we're going to talk about passing. And His passing is very, very nice. He has 90 vision, 96 short passing, 90 curve. Of course, his long passing could be better at 76, but because he's a striker, he doesn't really make many long passes. And the rest of his passes that he does do, with his short passing stats being almost maxed out, with his vision and curve almost being maxed out, he's a very good playmaker. So if you want to use him like a Benzema, like a Firmino, this guy's going to really excel. And it makes him a very well-rounded striker. He can play in a single striker formation. He could play as a false nine. He could play as part of a striker partnership and set other people up. This guy's just a very, very good, well-rounded player. Overall, I gave this guy's passing a 9 out of 10. He was actually a playmaker in these tight areas, and I really enjoyed that aspect of his card. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's dribbling. And this was the biggest question mark going into the card, because when you look at the rest of his stats, they're insane. But the one thing I was worried about was his dribbling, because like I said, I've used his 9-4 version earlier in the game, and he did feel clunky at times when it came to dribbling. How does this card feel? And this card actually felt very smooth on the ball for a big man. I mean, I think a lot of things come into play here. The fact that his dribbling stats are almost maxed out. I mean, he has 93 dribbling, 96 ball control, 98 reactions, on top of the fact that even though he's big in game, he doesn't really have a heavy stock to him. So he does feel light on the ball. He's able to turn pretty effectively, and he glides when it comes to the L1 strafe dribbling, the L1 R1 dribbling. He has a very nice command of the ball. You definitely notice his upgraded dribbling stats. And when it comes to keeping the ball, keeping the possession in tight areas, I would classify him as somebody that is press resistant. When it comes to making these 90 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree turns, he still won't feel like a Neymar. I mean, he still won't feel like an Mbappe, but he's actually not too far off. And for somebody who's 6'2", I have not felt somebody as smooth, as agile, as responsive as him on the ball. So if you like big strikers, I think this guy's going to be your best dribbling big striker on this game. Overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling an 8.5 out of 10. Finally, we will be talking about his physical, and this is one of the aspects where he really shined. He has 92 strength, right? 88 aggression, and those two things are a rare thing to have on the striker. Most of the time they have high aggression, they have high strength, not both. This guy, with his strength and aggression, was just so hard to deal with for the opposition. He was always lumbering into the box, making dangerous runs, dribbling into the box, making dangerous plays. And the defenders were just bouncing off him. They couldn't get the ball off him. And even if they got the ball off of him, Lewandowski would go right back in, get the ball back, and score. On top of that, because of his high aggression, he was always there for the second and third chances. And he was always being favored to those loose balls that sometimes the defenders would get instead of him. His stamina at 85 means that he lasts all game. He has 92 jumping, so if you want to keep possession by lobbing him the ball, he's going to win almost every single header. Overall, this guy's physical is 9.5 out of 10. He is one of the most effective physical strikers I have used on this game. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I mean, honestly, this guy is probably one of the best strikers I've used on this game. And it's surprising to me because I've never been able to use a striker of this profile to a high level until I use this Lewandowski card. This guy is definitely the real deal. I mean, his stats are not a lie. Sometimes you have players on this game that stats are a lie. This guy's stats are not a lie. This guy's an elite striker. He does everything at a high level. He's quick. He can finish, he can pass, he can dribble, and his physical is unmatched. Overall, I gotta give this guy a 9.75 out of 10. He is definitely one of the best strikers I've used on this game. Definitely one of the best strikers at this price range, and I really suggest you give him a go. Alright guys, so that's going to be my Headliners Lewandowski review. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, deuces.